Let me get into focus here. Focus, man. Alright, we here, y'all. We here and we are live. I hope my glasses are clean. Hey, YouTube world. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Cassie Marie. As you can see, it's Cassandra Marie. No, this is my first actual video in a long time. I've been with YouTube for so many years, and majority of the time I'm just a viewer, you know. So now I took the opportunity to start creating. I used to create some things, but I've actually deleted majority of them. One of them that's still up is a video that I made with me just singing a Vivian Green song, which I think I still have up. But since then, I've just been watching YouTube videos, and being that I am ready to be in front of a camera again, your girl came back. So today, I wanted to come back with a video that is dear to me, and it's regarding 7 things that you need to do for when you, after you've delivered your baby, and you're getting ready to go back to work. So I am a new mom. So proud. I am a new mom of a beautiful little girl named Madeline. I believe in a couple of videos, maybe I might show her and introduce myself a little bit more into detail. But I wanted to do this video because I know there's a lot of people that have been asking about it. She's over there in the background playing with her dad. But yeah, so I wanted to touch base on 7 things that I think are very important when you're heading back to work after giving birth. So the first thing that I feel is important is the logistics. That's number 1. So now if you see me looking down, I have a sheet of things that I actually wrote down. I like to be prepared. You gotta be prepared in life sometimes. So the first thing is the logistics. So do a trial run. So for me, that means like before you return back to work, you want to make sure you're not like just jumping right into it, you know. You want to, the week before or a few weeks before you return back to work, you want to do a trial run. You want to either see how it is with regards to your schedule, the feedings of like when your baby wakes up or when you wake up in the morning to get ready for work, what time you're going to feed the baby last, or if your baby's going to sleep all night, if your baby is sleeping all night. Mine was sleeping through the night way before I started work after 3 months of being on maternity leave. And I can talk about that on a different detail with regards to how I was able to be on maternity leave for 3 months. That's for a whole nother video. So if y'all stay tuned, y'all can watch that. So you want to do like a process of a schedule. What time your baby's gonna wake up, what time you're gonna wake up, when you're gonna feed them, how long you're gonna feed them, as well as the distance that it will take you from your house to go, either if you're gonna bring your baby to daycare or to bring your baby to a babysitter, whatever your thing is. You want to try to figure that out along with how your work schedule will be. For instance, I know that I was going to be dropping my husband as well as my daughter to base. My husband's in the military, so her daycare is on base. And so I want to time what time I want to wake up, feed her, get ready, and we all leave at the same time. So after we drop him off, and then we drop the baby off to daycare, I go ahead and go to work. Now, I will recommend packing your car before, like a couple of days before you go to work. So like making sure you have the baby bag ready, extra clothes that they need. I will do a video of what I have in my baby's daycare bag, or what the essential things that I have in it on a different video. So you guys, if you continue watching, you guys can see that video. You want to go ahead one of the things that you want to brainstorm how your mornings and your evenings is going to be. So plan your routes, see the distance, see how traffic works. So that's why I say the logistic, do a trial run. So the trial run meaning like you'll wake up in the morning, you're not even going to work yet, so this is like weeks before, or a week before, or a day before. You want to get up, pretend that you're going to work. You see how long it will take for you to get dressed, because this is something new to you. You're a new mom, and this is not just a regular like, okay, I'm just gonna get up, I'm gonna get dressed last minute, and then pop in my car and boom. No. Trust me, that's not gonna work, shawty. You figure out how long it's gonna take you to get dressed, how long it's gonna take you to get the baby dressed, how long it's gonna do your hair, makeup, things like that. Get in the car, how long it's gonna take you to get from point A to point B. So you wanna test all of those different little things out. Second thing, it brings me up to bring your baby to work before you go to work. So that's one of the things that I really enjoyed that I did while I was on my maternity leave. I visited my work, showed the people why I was out, basically. They already know, because they know I literally was out here way before I went out. But introduce them to your kid if you want. Now this was my preference. You might have your own. You might not like your people that you work with. You might not care to show them your kid. But I would say bring your baby to the environment where you're gonna be working. Show them where you're gonna be when they're actually in daycare. This goes for any age group of kids. So it can be from infant all the way to, I don't know, 18. I don't know. Bring your kid to work. Show them where you're gonna be at throughout the most of the day, so they can see, okay, this is where my parents is. This is where my parent work. So that it gets to show your child where you will be for the most part of the day, even though that they don't understand, but they will at least see where mama and daddy is. Okay. This is gonna be blending your work. Both of your worlds together. So your work as well as your personal. So times, let's say for example, if you need to leave work early, they will know why, because they've met your baby. They know the reason. You just had a child. Let's say if you have to leave early to get your baby from daycare, they will understand. They can have a little bit more of a understanding. So for me, I can give you an example. My baby is actually, she's like peeking over here seeing what I'm doing. I'm filming, mama. Yeah, I'm filming. I'm telling the peoples about you and the things my mama do. Anyway, one of the things that helped me was that after I returned back to work, there was a time that I needed to have extra time for me to pump. And so they understood that, because they've actually met your child. They see this cute little baby like they have with mine. So the third thing I would say is do a child care trial run. This enables you to ease into your child care arrangement, meaning the first days are the roughest. Trust me, they are the roughest. Yeah, and this is my first time actually giving my child to another person to take care of for a whole day. And so it was pretty emotional for me, because I know I'm going to be out at work all day from 8:30 till 5:30. And by the time I pick her up, it's going to be closer to the evening time. So when I drop her off, y'all, it was something. I broke down in tears. I had to, after I dropped her off, and I've met these teachers way before, and that's another thing too. You want to go, when you do your daycare runs and try to figure out where you're going to put your child in and things like that, you want to do the tour. You want to get to meet the people that's going to be with your child, because these are people that's going to be with your child and taking care of your kid. So I met them beforehand, but this time was a bit more kind of thing, because I officially was handing my baby over to these individuals to take care of her throughout the day. And if I had done that on the day that I actually was going back to work, I probably would not go back to work, because The trial run is your bonus day. So when you actually officially go and bring your kids to the daycare, but you're not actually going to work that day, use that day as your pampering day. So for me, I went and got some sleep. I did some laundry. I tidied up my house. You can do whatever you want. You can go get your nails done, go get your hair did. You're going back to work. You want to look snatched. You want to look good. You want to look good. So take that day for yourself too. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, because like I said, you're going to be away from your kid throughout the day when you're at work. So this is your trial run. You have been with your child for X amount of months, every day, 24 hours a day. So this is, give yourself a little break. Take the time to unwind, think, reflect, all that good stuff. And if you can do that with your spouse or with your loved one or the father of your children, take that day together, plan that out and things like that. So it can be a bonus day for both of you guys, I will recommend for you guys to start like midweek. Reason why I say that is because you haven't been working for months. You haven't been working for, I don't know, X amount of weeks. So you don't want to just dive into it. You want to take your time. And Mondays are the stressful days. That's when, I work at a law firm. So you're coming from the weekends, your clients, wherever you work at, that's when it's going to be the toughest. And you want to come back on a Monday when everything is just dropping on your desk. Like, here, got to catch up. Because when you come back, you don't want to feel too overwhelmed. You don't want to feel too stressed, because you want to make yourself feel like you've made a good decision to go back to work. That's one thing. And the other thing is that when you return back to work, you got emails to catch up on. You probably have meetings that day, and you don't want to come back on a Monday for that, especially when a whole extra stuff that Monday brings is going to be topping over you, So you want to start midweek. You want to catch up with your colleagues, the emails, and office dynamics, because over those few weeks that you've been out, or over those few months that you've been out, things have changed. I went back to work. There was a few people that have left, new people, new faces that were there, policies that have been changed, and so I had to adapt again. So you want to take that time, and you don't want to dive in. One of the key things that I want you to realize is that you don't have to rush to go back to work. I mean, certain people, yes, you may feel that you have to, because financial situations, things like that. But if you plan it out right, I'm speaking on my behalf here. If you plan it out right, you can set yourself up to the point where, yes, you can feel comfortable on returning whatever time you want to return. And I can make a separate video if you guys want me to, of how I was able to manage on being out on maternity leave for at least 3 months. I could have gone longer, but I wanted to return back at a certain time, and that was what was best for me. Okay, so that was the fourth thing on my list here. 5 is stock up on essentials. I'm going to list them here, okay? So the essentials are: carry extra nursing pads, because when you're working, you don't want to be leaking at work, and your nice blouse, your nice dress starts getting all wet and not pleasant. You got a little stain there, because it's milk, okay? It's not water, it's milk. When it dries up, it leaves that nice little white mark, okay? So you want to go ahead and get yourself some nursing pads, some extra ones, pack it in your nice little bag. I can show you guys. It's not actually near me, so I can't even show you. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. So this is my little work bag that I have from Aldo. They're not sponsoring me, by the way. I just love their products. But I can actually make a video for you guys about what I keep in my bag. But it's a nice bag that you wouldn't even think that there's an actual pumping thing in here. I'll just show you very briefly. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing, but I managed to put my pumping stuff in here. You know, my pumping equipment, and ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know that you got some pumping stuff in there, girl. But yeah, so you want to get yourself some nursing pads. You want to get some healthy and nutritious snack because you want to boost yourself throughout the day because you have been out of work for months or for weeks. You need your energy, gal. You need your energy, okay? You want to buy a pump, which I just showed you guys. I have my pump stuff. If you're planning on pumping, you want a car adapter because there's often times that since I don't have, although I did make a request and I got it granted, but there's times when I need a little bit extra pumping and I pump in my car. So I have an adapter. I got some pain reliever, because you're gonna get headaches. You want to bring your birth control with you so you can make sure you're taking it at a certain time, whatever time that you have. Now, the number 6 thing that I have is return at your own pace. I'm gonna repeat that again. Return at your own pace. Do not let nobody rush you. Do not let your mamas, your aunties, your cousins, your uncles, your grandmama, your granddaddy. Don't let them people tell you, you gotta go back to work now. No. You, the mom, you, I'm talking to you. Come closer. Go back to work at your own pace, okay? Because they don't know how you feel. You just gave birth to a whole human being. They don't know if your body is ready. You gotta literally be mentally ready for that stuff, you know? You gotta, like, physically and emotionally, spiritually be here to be ready to return back to work. Because if you rush, then yes, you're gonna feel like crap. You're gonna feel like you want to be at home. You want to be with your child. If you're not ready to be apart from your child, don't rush it. If you need to consider going back to work part-time, then so be it. If you need to take like a small little job, or if you can return back to your old job that you were in, your former employer, and they are willing to accommodate to like a rehabilitation type of role, like having you do a little part-time position, even if it's not your actual position, then so be it, if that works for you. But don't let financing or stress or anything like that force you to return back to work. Now, I know we all come from different backgrounds, come from different financial backgrounds, things like that, and I get it. Something that might work for me may not work for you. Like I said, these are things that I think that will be essential for a mother that's returning back to work after giving birth. Now, none of this that I just mentioned to you may apply to you, and that's fine, which I get. That's why we have an open community here on YouTube. Hey! And I want to open this discussion on stuff like this. The last thing that I have is find comfort in working moms. And I put that last because it's very humbling to have other mothers who have experienced this in their life. They know what you're going through. They know how you feel. They know how it is to not sleep at night, but you're here at work, you know? So they understand. So get yourself surrounded by people who understand, people who are supportive, because they will be the one that will continue to encourage you, motivate you, push you, inspire you to continue moving forward. If you have the time, join groups. If you're a work-at-home mom, join some groups. Join some ladies. Go out for lunch. Go to the mall or something like that. Set up a little mom date. You know, I haven't done those, but I really want to do one. These are things that's gonna inspire you to either return or continue to be in the workforce. So list of the things of what that job inspire. Like, what if you're a lawyer, if you're a doctor, if you, I don't know, if you work at a McDonald's, if you, anything, whatever your job is, if you're a work at home mom, or if you're a YouTuber, what inspired you, you know, to get up, get in front of a camera? Because, you know, this whole setup here is no joke, you know. You have to take time to set these things up, you know. What inspires you to get up and motivate yourself? So list those little things. And also, so I actually lost the last bit of clips that I filmed. So I wanted to just finish out this video by stating the following. Know that your babies first don't count until you see them, mama. Give yourself permission to feel whatever you feel, and don't believe for a minute that your entire career depends on how you do today, this week, or this month. It doesn't. Just put one foot in front of the other and take baby steps. And don't forget, y'all, subscribe. Tell your mamas, tell your aunties, tell your cousins, tell everybody. Tell everybody to come to my channel and subscribe and watch, like, comment. Let me know what y'all think about this video and the things that I've mentioned in this video, as well as if you want to give me tips and tricks and things that you want me to talk about, my experience, stuff like that. I will be willing to share that with you. So keep on watching.